Okay, it's been over a month now. Today is April. What is it today? 15. So, just I've been checking this bin. So, oh, how come this is so? Oh, okay. Anyway, maybe I'll need to zoom out, tilt it a little bit. Maybe just this. Okay. So, this is how it looks like. Alright. So, after after reading articles and watching YouTube, I found out that most of the worms that I have received are actually, most of them are the Perionyx excavatus species of worms. So, this one, oh well. See, I have two bins. This is the bigger bin. The smaller bin has, I would like to say, red wigglers, and most of those worms, or some of them, I have collected from my garden. I found them in my pots, and they look like red wigglers that have yellow tails. But still, the jury's still out on that one because it's really not, the textbook definition of a red wiggler, because it says there's yellow striping all throughout the body. And most of these worms that I've seen from my garden only has stripes um, on their heads and tails. So I don't really know. This is pretty composted. Well, no, at least not the cardboard. But there's a lot of, you know, um, castings in here. So, but they still have to work on the cardboard. And I fed this bin earlier this week. Oh. Those two over there on the right hand side of the screen may have, we're on the verge of having, you know, fun times, but I disturbed them, I guess. I don't know. Oh. Okay, this is one of those worms that I was talking about that has stripings on its head. and yellow tail. But you can see the body is a little bit dark. Let me grab it. So I don't know if this is a red wiggler. It has a yellow tail. The body looks dark because I think that was the food that it was eating. And so that's that. I don't know what that is. If anybody can give me a clue. Or oh wow, look at the way it turned. So okay, they all disappeared. Okay, the moisture here is there's condensation in the window there, so I can't see it, but it's almost to the max. Okay, there's the avocado pit. That's how I mark the last feeding. And the temperature right where I had fed it last, it's about 85 degrees. So, with the Perionyx excavatus worms, I don't think that is a problem because they're supposed to be used to warm weather. But kind of think of it if they've been living here in the United States, so you know, I don't know if you carry the genetic predisposition. Okay. This is where I had the banana. I pureed it again because I just find it gets. Okay, here's the remnants of it. I just find it gets consumed much faster and it doesn't create too much a smell while it's. Okay, I don't see it now, but of course I buried it too deeply. I don't want to dig too much here. Okay, here some worms. There's the eggshell. That's the banana there, like poop. Okay, it's still there, so I think it's almost. Well, it still smells like funky smelling. Yeah. Okay, there's more in here. Yeah, looks like poop. So, I don't know, do I wait? Go ahead and feed the other side. I don't know. There's too much moisture in this, the bin. Okay, so there's my avocado pit to mark it. So, I guess these two is trying to mate before I rudely interrupted them, or I guess they're trying to, having the dance of love, intimacy, whatever. So, So, This is not a red wiggler. This is a Perionyx excavatus, or Indian blue, as they say. But, you know, you need to trust people that they're gonna ship you the red wigglers. But now I know better. Okay. I don't know. See, I have a. It almost looks almost composted, but you know there's still cardboard there. It's pretty good now. I mean, I don't know. Do I harvest it now, or well, maybe not. Maybe wait 2 more weeks. Like it's almost ready, except for the paper. That's pretty quick. It's just a month. Well, but of course I ordered, you know, supposedly 2,000 worms, which I doubt that's what I have received. Lesson learned. Okay, on to the next bin. Okay, this is my smaller bin. Yesterday when I looked at it, I saw actually 2 worms mating, but I didn't have a cell phone in hand, nothing to record the moment. So I hope I'm lucky today. So moisture is good in this bin. Okay. Okay. This one jumped. Now, can somebody tell me what kind of a worm this is? It has striping, but not as obvious as the red wigglers that I've seen in videos and in pictures. And this is the yellowtail that I'm referring to. And that's the clatellum right there. Oh well. Okay. Nobody's on the surface. Now, where did I put the last? Okay, here's the banana. Not the banana, the mango seed. So, that's where the last feeding was. Okay, I need to get a close-up. Now I'm holding the camera. Let's see. Ah, am I in the right corner here? I don't see the food. Maybe I am. Maybe it's this side. Let's see. Yeah, I think it's that side. I guess the mango moved. Ooh, there they are. Okay, now I see a cocoon. It's very dark in color. And there's some worms there on the glove. And here. There's a small one here. No, oh, there's a lot of worms there. Okay. In this, it still has a smell. Yeah. See, that's the banana puree. The food has a smell. Okay. But as soon as I bury it deeply, I don't smell it anymore. Okay. There's the mango. Okay. It's been a month, but I'm still excited about the worms, and I have to admit that I bother them more than what is recommended. So I'm still excited about them, but still learning as I go. All right, it's the month over a month update. Got busy. Yeah, there's a lot of castings here. You know, there's a cocoon. This bin, the smaller bin, is very active in terms of producing cocoons. So, and this bin is the one that I had the worms that I've collected from my garden. Those worms that have stripings on the head, on the maybe distal fourth of their tail. They have yellow tails. And so I don't know if that had anything to do with that. But of course, this is a smaller bin. And I don't know. I mean, different situations, different factors to consider. Smaller bin, less food. But proportionally wise, I mean, I don't know. I mean, I kind of measure it based on the my perceived amount of worms in this bin. Yeah, the castings are really good. They're really dark, and what is left is just the paper, the cardboard. Yeah, the cardboard. So I don't know how long would that take. So do I stop feeding them now or what? I don't know. Anybody have any ideas out there? And a little bit compacted here in the bottom. Yeah. I see a small worm there. A baby. Well, I would like to think it's a baby because it's very thin. Okay. This is a small one. It has a bulging clitellum, but I don't know if they can reproduce that short or if they can extend, um, lengthen. Yeah, this is the one with the yellow tail. Well, it's just curled up. So maybe, yeah. Anyway. Now those worms that I found in my pots, I remember I collected Starbucks coffee and I just left the bags outside, and then I think I left it there over the winter, and then when I checked in spring, last spring, there were lots of worms in there. So I used the coffee grounds. It's pretty composted. I mixed it and put it in my pots, and I think those are the pots that had the the worms in them. So I don't know. Are they red wigglers? They're found in the compost litter. That's a compost. That's a decaying matter. And I left the bag on concrete, so you know there's about 2 feet away from any soil. So I mean, how did the worms get in there? Maybe I don't know. Can they smell it 2 feet away? I don't know. But they just developed. They just appeared. Anyway, mysteries of life, at least to me. Kind of dark. Doesn't see anything here. There, I see something through the. Now this is the Perionyx excavatus, and from what so far I've watched and read about, the Perionyx is similar to the African night crawlers. The African night crawlers are longer and fatter, and but they're kind of the same in color. So anyway, okay, I see something with stripings, or is it just my, I don't know, my imagination? Okay, bulging clitellum. Ay, it fell. Okay, this one is a bulging clitellum. Now, what kind of worm is this? Okay, I see a glimpse of yellow tip there. It's yellow in person, but it's kind of different when you look through the camera. I think because of the lighting, I'm using my grow lights as a lighting here, but they're not directly on the worms. So okay, this one has a yellow tail. It doesn't have a clitellum, so it's, oh well, I guess it does. Well, it does. Okay, now what kind of a worm is this? I don't know. I see a cocoon. See, this is really, it's pervasive. The cocoons here. I see something wiggling in the background. See, I'm looking through the camera screen, and anyway, okay, that's that.